Thank you for staying with us. Nigerian Army has reaffirmed its dedication to resolving the accommodation shortages experienced by members of the 6th Division. Major General Jamal Abdul Salam, the General of Officer commanding of the division, made this announcement on Thursday during the inauguration of 3 projects at the division's headquarters located in Port Harcourt. The project consists of a 6-flat building for officers, transit accommodation, a 150-meter access road, and a symbolic Python monument. Abdul Salam emphasized that increasing housing options for personnel would significantly enhance their effectiveness and efficiency in performing their duties. He mentioned that the newly constructed block of 6 self-contained flats is intended to mitigate accommodation issues within the barracks and will serve as temporary lodging for officers. Additionally, he pointed out that the headquarters of the 6th Division has considerable undeveloped land that presents opportunities for future expansion. Rivers State Police Command today, January 23rd, 2025, parade in Obiakpo local government area of Rivers State. Spokesperson for the Rivers State Police Command, SP Grace Irene Koko, who spoke to journalists, disclosed that the youth president of Rumunduru community, Henry Wolu, apprehended the suspect on 20th January and handed over to the police. She said the suspects are Umorain Basi and Elijah Anyete from Akwa Ibom State. The police public relations of the command stated that items discovered include 1 cartridge, 1 sword, fake naval passports, thousands of pictures, police lanyard, different crosses and spiritual materials. SP Koko said no live python and residents to remain vigilant and report suspicious activities to the law enforcement agencies promptly. Police operatives and vigilantes from Bomadi Division in Delta State have arrested a 29-year-old suspected armed robber, Felix Emizibo, in the town. The suspect was arrested on the 18th of January 2025 at about 18 hours. The police also recovered 1 fabricated Beretta pistol from the suspect. Delta State Police Public Relations Officer SP Bright Edafe, in a statement in Warri, confirmed the report. The police image maker said on the 17th of January 2025 at about the DPO Bomadi Division, murder of a rival cult member identified as Egilbo Loki, 29 years old, in Irua community, Eastern Central Local Government Area of Edo State. The suspect, the Irua police station. According to the source, the attack stemmed from the ongoing rivalry between cult groups in the area. The suspect reported violence in the state, reiterating the command's commitment to ensuring justice for the victim. Courts in the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission said they have arrested 37. The operatives also recovered the ransom paid to the kidnappers as bait. However, he refused to disclose the amounts paid to the kidnappers or where exactly the victim was rescued. Court of Appeal sitting in Akure, the Ondo State capital, has upheld the death sentence of a popular hotel owner, Dr. Ramon Adedoyin, who was found guilty in the murder case of an ex-master's student of the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, Timothy. On and off duty, will define how the public perceives the police force. He sounded a note of caution that the cornerstone of a successful policing career is discipline, adding that their journey from here will depend on their character, commitment, and adherence to the ethical standards of the Nigeria Police Force. Egbetoku further warned that there will be no tolerance for indiscipline, corruption or any form of misconduct, and urged the new recruits to remain steadfast, uphold the rule of law and commit to the values of courage, fairness and professionalism. The IGP called for collective efforts towards creating a safer, more secure Nigeria for all. At least 12 persons perished involving a trailer and another vehicle, confirmed the incident. Newly deployed Commissioner of suspected to be affected. Analyst has decried high level of hunger in Nigeria. Speaking on Atlantic Television Network program, Atlantic Blue,
we die. We go there, we die. So death is death. But if we go there, we don't know what awaits us there. Let's go there, because here, what we know is just a question of time. Death is going to arrive. The truth is, hunger is in the country at a very alarming level that nobody it was an unprecedented level of hunger that we experience today.
Brigade of the Nigerian Army for its steadfast commitment to maintaining peace and security across the state. The commendation was made during the 2024 Combined Headquarters 6th Brigade Nigerian Army West African Social Activities (WASA) held on Wednesday at the Jolly Niamey Stadium in Jalingo. A-1 Corps members. Nwachukwu explained that the concerned Corps members absconded for more than 3 months and the punishment was for them to repeat the same. Teachers fulfilled promises made during the campaign. The statement noted that that education, being the second priority of Governor Lawal's administration, had received significant attention and is already yielding desired results. Federal government has urged the Katsina state government to support its new Operation Safe Corridor. 8th Division of the Nigerian Army, Sokoto State, Major General Ebikunle Ademola Ajose made the call when he visited the Katsina Governor, Diko Rada, on Wednesday in Katsina. He said that apart from the operational assessment visit to the state under him, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, also directed him to discuss with the state government based on the recent development. Ademola Ajose, who is also the theater, the initiative will allow confirmatory aerial surveillance efforts which indicated an influx of armed terrorists into the forest. These criminals were linked to widespread violence, including 2 improvised explosive device attacks on December 19, 2024 in Basa, Shiroro local government area that claimed several innocent lives. In response to the growing threat, the seized and rendered the forest uninhabitable for criminal activities. A formation of fighter aircraft was dispatched to execute air interdiction missions in the area. The NAF emphasized its continued coordination with ground forces to maintain operational dominance and ensure the safety of local communities. You are watching the Global News on Atlantic Television Network. We will be back after this break. Please stay with us. initiative is expected to support at least 10 million displaced households, primarily targeting the most vulnerable members of society. The cash transfer program is set to commence in February and continue through April, focusing on alleviating the immediate needs of families affected by displacement, particularly in the Northeast. The minister further emphasized the government's commitment to addressing the National Electoral Commission has a governorship election and the Federal Capital Territory Area Council polls scheduled for Saturday, November 8, 2025 and Saturday, February 21, 2026 respectively. Speaking during the first quarterly consultative meeting with political parties in Abuja, INEC Chairman Professor Mahmood Yakubu stressed the need for adherence to the set timelines, adding that the elections would cover all 68 constituencies with 6 chairmen and 62 councillors to be elected in the FCT. Professor Yakubu, who also spoke on by-elections, raised concerns over late party constitutions. To CSP Amisin, they discovered a debt service repayment account where money is being used to service the loan. The detective also discovered that about $28.3 million was debited from the same company's account for loan repayments, but there was no explanation. According to the police representatives, they have waited for the bank to provide account of
2017. From all these debits that have been going on, how much has been deducted in total?
Thursday, January 23rd, 2025. The passing out Chief Medical Lagos University Teaching Hospital, Professor Wasiu Adeyemo, and the Chief Medical Director, University College Hospital, had declared that Abure remained the party's national chairman. A 3-member panel of the appellate court, in a judgment delivered by Justice Hama Baka, held that its judgment of November 13, 2024, which recognized Abure as national chairman, subsists and has not been set aside by any court. Baka made the declaration. The appellate court, in the 2 separate appeals, held that it did not delve into the issue of leadership of the Labour Party because such issues are not justiciable. According to the court, anything that is done outside jurisdiction amounts to nullity. Hence, the judgment of the Federal High Court delivered on October 8, 2024 by Justice Emeka Wite is of no effect because it was delivered without jurisdiction. However, speaking in an interview, Edun said Julius Abure was never removed, so it was never a case of being reinstated, but it was a case of his position being affirmed by that court. Now to our business news. Federal government, through the Central Results Delivery Coordination Unit, has stricter sanctions on airlines for the increasing number of flight delays and cancellations across the country. The Special Advisor to the President on Policy and Coordination and Head of the CRDCU, Hadiza Bala Usman, made this recommendation during the performance assessment meeting held at the Ministry of Aviation and Aerospace Development in Abuja. The meeting was part of the ongoing review of the Q1 to Q3 2024 performance assessment report on the implementation of presidential priorities and ministerial deliverables. Bala Economy, Bosu Tijani, has informed that the 50% increase by telecommunication companies in the country was caused by inflation and rising operation costs. He stated this while responding to questions at the 2025 budget defense session by the Joint House of Representatives, in line with broader economic patterns where tariffs lead to higher consumer prices as a result of additional cost on imported goods increase rather than sustain inflation. The minister further informed that the federal 1,000 kilometers of fiber optic cable to expand the country's capacity from 35,000 kilometers to 125,000 kilometers. According to him, the planned deployment of more fiber optic cable is an initiative aimed at fostering growth in critical communication sectors in the country. The minister, however, informed the committee that the ministry is not adequately funded to discharge its responsibilities.
Of the development, I think the hike is also